Alright guys, welcome back. Sorry I couldn't be with you today. I had a thing come up. So I will be back tomorrow. Again, wasn't really my plan to not be here today, but life happens. So guys, this is a 5-minute video, okay? You can make it through 5 minutes, then do your work. It's real simple. Alright, so first thing I want to do, we're just going to start with this problem as a warm-up. So go ahead and pause the video. Try this problem. Alright, when you're looking at this problem, we run into an issue, right? Is x equal to the 115 or is it equal to the 109, right? That's our question. We're not sure which one x equals. Now, we haven't done a problem like this before, but look at where my arrows are. They're right here, right? Notice those arrows mean parallel lines. So if I'm going to work with my parallel lines, this, if you want to think about it this way, is my street. We can just actually ignore these other two lines really and focus on these guys as my street. Okay? And then if I look inside my street, let me do this, there we go. Inside my street, there's one, this guy's outside. These are corresponding angles. This is going to be 109. Okay? So that's kind of our warm-up problem, just trying to take a look at it. We're going to see some stuff that looks a little different than what we're used to. All right, we got 2 problems for today, just 2, and then you guys can do your work. And today is Wednesday, and even though I'm not here, you still have homework. So here's the first problem. I want you to solve for x. So go ahead, take a minute, see if you can solve for x. All right, so if you haven't had a chance to solve it yet, pause the video, try it. Let's take a look at these. First thing I need to do is I need to say, what do I know about these 2 angles? Well, I know that this angle is acute, and I know this angle is acute, right? These, right now, we can assume are parallel lines. I should have put arrows on these. Sorry about that. Okay. And if I know that these are both acute, they're going to be equal to each other. So how do I set them up? Well, I set them up equal to each other, right? 17x equals 14x plus 9. Okay? And then we just solve it, right? I subtract 14x from both sides, and I end up with 3x equals 9, and then I just divide by 3, right? Simple as that. X equals 3. Done. Okay, simple as that. If I know that the 2 angles are equal, I set them equal. All right? Let's look at one more problem. What if I give you something like this? Go ahead and see if you can solve something like this. All right. If you came up with an answer of, let's see, I don't know, 7.5, it means you solved it wrong. It means you set them equal. Look at what we know about these 2 angles. I've got an acute angle. I've got an obtuse angle, right? If the angles aren't the same size, they must be supplementary. They must add to 180. So do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take these angles. I'm going to go ahead and add them to 180. Okay, so I get 8x plus 5. I add 12x plus 35, and I set it equal to 180. So if we're going to solve this thing out by hand, we get 20x plus 40 equals 180. And again, you could always plug this into y1 and solve it on your calculator. I'm fine with that. All right, minus 40 on both sides. And so we get 20x equals 140. And then just divide by 20. Okay? And you should end up with x equaling 7. Okay? Now I promise you guys this is going to be a 5-minute video, and we're at just about 5 minutes. So do the worksheet on Classroom. It's 10 problems. You can do the 10 problems. Remember, you're either setting them equal or you're adding them to 180. And then when you're done with that, you have your homework. Now, I've posted your homework on Google Classroom and also on the board, so you have no excuse. Don't give me, I didn't know which homework it was, okay? It's on the board, it's on Google Classroom. So do your 10 problems, do your homework, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.